Oh my god.
Battle of the Links?
This is like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you have Pegasus, you have Toon Dragon versus normal Blue Eyes Dragon.
That's right.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy. Yugi my
Attention
boy.
duelist.
Let me Toon Link.
Here it is. It's like that Spider-Man meme where they're both pointing at each other. Like, yo, what the?
Is this me?
Right.
And one thing I want to point out with Young Link too is he kind of has that like sort of like pseudo-esque straw hop laser thing. His arrows have like almost no lag on, and he can convert off them too.
Yes, he's one of the few characters that can convert really well for projectiles. I know Ivysaur is another one who can convert off a Razor Leaf and do just some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
I said, wow, you missed Brawl or you missed Smash 4. You could have stayed wherever you was at. We don't need that.
Hey, man, they're throwing everything at each other right now.
A lot of garbage on the screen.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so this match is honestly going to come down to whose converters are better off of each other's projectiles.
Specifically, Bomb, I think, is the big one where you get, like, down air or up air
Right.
pretty
That's
consistently.
That's right, falling or rising up air at that, too.
And they actually did give Toon Link back his Brawl back air, too. You can actually convert so many back airs into up special.
Yeah, Toon Link has a bit of a redesign here. Oh, wait a
the
minute.
jab block. I like it. We still got those.
Jab block right into forward smash. Let's go ahead and get it, man.
Yeah.
Empty hop forward air coming from Jtails. Dropped the shit a little too soon.
I think the big difference I noticed between these two characters is the way their down air hits, right? Because Toon Link still has that down air that like sends you all the way down, so it doesn't linger quite as the same that Young Link's is. So I feel like it's a little bit harder to combo off of.
That's right. Oh, reads the road there that time. That was really smart.
See, like that, just straight down. It's very committing, as opposed to Young Link's to where you can like fade in and out a little bit easier.
And we see
2manyCooks.
the frame traps, right? You saw that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that's seen that. Not to cut you off at all, Biss, but that was just, I really want to touch on that. Goes for the down throw, understands that air dodges are a little bit different, and he knew that there was just going to be a lot of lag after that. Goes for the same reset combo after that.
For sure. Bombs everywhere.
Bombs
on the
everywhere.
shield. Bombs on the shield.
Yeah, man. Bombs away.
I wonder if Toon Link's back throw still is really good in this game.
I've seen it. It still doesn't. It still sends him at a pretty vast distance away, but I don't know if it's as good as it used to be. It still is enough to get you off stage, though.
Yeah, and that's all that matters really in this game.
Absolutely.
Is positional advantage.
That's right. Okay, it's a couple bow and arrows. I like that.
Yeah.
Trying to keep him at bay here. Jtails being very respectful, too, of the bow and arrows. He's just, you know, despite the fact that, you know, Jtails has a really strong projectile and combo system himself, he respects the opponent's projectile game as well. We've seen it earlier when he was playing against MVD.
Yeah, especially against a character like that, you really gotta respect it. Here he kind of can anticipate it. Like if he sees the boomerang coming, he can like trade with his own, with his arrow and whatnot.
Right.
But I do agree that he's like very cognizant of what projectiles are coming.
That bad
at
throw
him.
still works, man. But,
It's still, it's not bad at 184.
Yeah,
184, you'll take it.
It better kill at that point, damn it. I mean, come on now.
and you were mentioning earlier with the trades with the projectiles. One thing I've seen Jtails do is, you know, I see 2manyCooks about 3 different projectiles, and Jtails will throw 1, but very calculated, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes. They're very meticulously placed projectiles.
For sure.
You know, each one certainly has a meaning here in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, especially with like a boomerang, you can like angle it really well. So, and he jab locked him with the arrow.
Okay, looking for the forward air, but settles for
Okay.
the nair there that time. That's okay. Oh,
Wait,
high
punish.
recovery.
Oh, he faded out too
the fear.
far.
The
Yeah,
fear.
put the fear in him, man.
I feel like though, even if Young Link even if 2manyCooks, did an attack there, it still wouldn't have been enough to KO him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It wouldn't have been enough. I don't think he would have went for a forward smash or anything. I think he just would have went for a jab or something.
I think he was like trying to fade back just outside of it and then re-grab the ledge after.
Yes.
But looked a little bit difficult. Jab block with the arrow looked sick though.
It does,
yes.
absolutely. And they made a lot of moves, jab block more, even though it's not the same as it was in Smash 4. You can still convert. You just got to swing a little bit sooner.
Right.
Okay. Tries to read
Option
him off
coverage.
the ledge. Yes, I love the option coverage there with the down smash. Put his back to him there too at that to kind of mix him up.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes like looking away is like kind of, you know, mixes up even in the slightest ways too.
Jtails, despite how kind of rough this started for him, he's looking to close this one out here in a pretty dominant fashion. 56%, you know, definitely nothing to frown at here.
Yeah. This is a good lead, especially getting the bombs the way he's getting.
Yes. Okay, short hops there. Wouldn't be able to go for back air that time. That was smart. Not to go for up air. Go for the back air.
Very
At least
close.
keep the position. Keep it close.
Back throw. Yep.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Wow.
Sayonara.
Wow. And he's very content just building up the percent and not committing super hard off of anything and then just getting that back throw KO. Did that for 2 stocks.
Very chip damage-esque matchup. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Toon Link can afford to commit to something that's a little bit too crazy, unlike, you know, Young Link can. Young Link has some pretty interesting. I'm going to use the word interesting. Has some pretty
Okay.
interesting setups, some pretty interesting combos off of something ever so slight, like a boomerang.
Right.
You know, of course, bombs. But I think the biggest culprit is just the bow and arrow, man. Just
Yeah.
to see the stuff that Youngling can do off of that is just astounding.
Yeah.
And I will say what is interesting, Endgame TV, man, out here, you know, supplying us with this venue.
Yeah.
Supplying us with the Coca-Cola, the Monster, all the good stuff.
Plug
Oh,
us
yeah.
in, man.
Along with the good stuff that, you know, Too Many Cooks and Jtails are bringing with Smash Ultimate.
That's right, man. Giving
man.
them the energy needed to succeed with monster energy. Can't play if you're not awake. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get woke to this one, though. Okay, Jtails drawing blood first here. I like that. Looking for, you know, short hop Zaire into a forward smash.
Yeah.
We see a little bit more of that. We didn't see as much of that in that last game. It was more like bombs and boomerangs. But I think, you know, tether is still a good option on trying to find that access point in.
Ooh, and he gets the perfect shield into that grab. Really solid stuff. But yeah, more on what you're talking about. I really like it on a larger stage that's flat like Kalos is. Because he can like jump over the boomerang, and as he's fading in, punish him with Zaire,
Yes.
and then I get a punish off of that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we still have 2 platforms on the side here, but they kind of like creep over the ledge too, so it kind of helps with recoveries in some aspects.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
I know tether grab is typically looked at as bad, but I feel like in a matchup like this where both players
combo?
have a tether grab, if you can get parry tether grab, make sure your parries are good.
Yeah.
You know, tether grabs actually could kind of, they can kind of aid you.
Yeah, and it doesn't last as long as if you miss the grab. You have to be pretty tight with punishing it as well.
That's right.
Oh, and Jtails says it's my advantage now.
Okay.
Man, the platforms really give you like a good retreat over like the huge horizontal projectiles that both these characters have.
Absolutely.
Okay, rolls right up off the ledge here that time. Nice stuff. Hits it with the aerial. He gets sent flying.
Yes.
Too many cooks here. Hasley, but let's see how long he can hold on to it. 75%. You know, he's still sitting pretty good here for the most part. But Jtails, if I know anything about him, at least from what I've seen this weekend, he is a conversion master. He doesn't need much wiggle room to turn nothing into something.
Right.
Yeah, and Too Many Cooks, you know, content about just running away, keeping that lead. You know, why not? You know, you have the lead, play to win.
Yeah,
That's
when you play characters like this, having the lead matters so much, right? Because you can switch to a more defensive style if you choose so.
They are throwing garbage, man. So many items are on screen.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing garbage about that bow and arrow that Youngling has, man. That is anything but the rest of his projectiles maybe, but man, that is a gift from the gods right there.
That's right. It is.
It's literally.
You know, Too Many Cooks conditioning with the arrows, wanting him to jump so he can score some kills.
That was a quick draw scenario where both the shields were up, but one of them had their back turned, so it was much more difficult for him to get anything
It's
started.
a bit of an arms race there. A lot of respect on each other's name.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it going to parry? No, not at all. Ends up having
The
to drop shield.
pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And-
He was
and-
certainly under pressure there.
And you can't run through people anymore, so you are a wall. You are in that corner. You have to find a way. Get your defense good.
What a snipe. There's a bow and arrow sniping out here.
Yeah, man. All right, Hawkeye. He's an Avenger. Okay. Bit of a DBZ trade. You know, Jtails working with 160% here. And, you know, not to talk too much about percents, but in a matchup like this, percents don't really seem to matter too much when it's just constant zoning nonstop.
Right, yeah. Once you're like approximately the same where you can get KOs, then it kind of becomes like a different kind of battle.
Call out on the spot dodge and a rightful punish with the down smash. Too Many Cooks takes the lead once again.
That's right. Okay, falling back here right through the ledge. Don't even touch that ledge of the stage, sir.
Yeah, I like that he threw the bomb up to cover the platform on the left, and then he covered the left side with the backer that he did. Really solid stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, Zona versus Zona, you really got to think about a couple steps ahead, like whose set play is better.
Yeah. So much space to just jump over all their projectiles, man.
Right, I think the trickiest part here in this matchup is knowing when and when not to jump, because it's really easy to get aggravated in a matchup like this. Like, okay, I've been playing the defensive role too much. I don't want to have to jump over too many more projectiles. I just want to figure out a way to get in on you.
For sure. For sure.
You got to find those holes.
That's right, man. Gotta play to each other's weaknesses, I feel like, here.
Oh, yeah. It becomes a lot of style and a lot of reading, right? Like, okay, when you do a bomb, are you going to jump here? When you do a boomerang, are you going to jump? I think there's also actually a lot of counter hits. Like, if one person overextends their combos off of a bomb, the other person is ready with their own counter hit, like neutral air.
Absolutely.
And that adds up quite a bit, too.
And even coaxing, like, you're going to move ever so close to them in the air might make them, like, shiver or something like that. And making people, like, just move is really good in this game.
For sure. Yeah.
See, like, there he was.
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
Okay, rapid jab, no punish. I thought that was actually a back throw opportunity. Kind of let him off the hook there, no pun intended.
Yeah. Nice.
I see him right there. He wants to come to me.
Ooh, that downer is so committing.
Yeah, man. That wasn't a good spot to do it either. Okay,
Oh, low.
Oh, hey.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
almost.
140%. Yeah, he was in the magnifying glass. There's a
Back
back
throw.
Not quite. Air dodges away, and he has enough time to get the up B. They're both back on stage.
Okay, he was looking for the ledge trump there. I know ledge trump's a little different this go round.
Right.
One big hit will do it, though. Someone's got to get it.
Oh, and I forgot, Youngling has that pretty strong dash attack there.
Right. Okay, gets the boomerang. These percents are so difficult to get anything off their projectiles. They're going to have to get like one straight hit. Okay.
Yeah, someone's got to get a big read here soon.
Okay,
All right. Too many cooks.
That's smart, and he put the bomb in his hand just in case he didn't have enough gas left in the tank to try to get back to the ledge because he air dodged.
Right.
He at least be able to get the reset from the explosion.
All right, Jtails chance.
So there's a nair in. A little bit too early.
Back
There's
throw.
the back throw.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it later. Who's the real clone here? Let him know.
I would like to see Too Many Cooks kind of like, maybe find his spacing a little bit from there. Knowing that is his game, game condition to win is get that back throw and those percents. So it's kind of hard. You want to finish the job, but you got to be aware.
I told you, dude. Toon versions of everything are better. Pegasus knew.
Pegasus, I mean, he had
Pegasus knew, dude.
he had the read, man.
Toon World.
Going into this game 3, and they're honestly very, very close matches. It's kind of just dictated, like you guys were saying, with the back throw finishers. And if Too Many Cooks can just get one additional read on those last stock situations, it would just turn everything around.
Yeah, it's those final moments. They do a phenomenal job at dancing around each other in the neutral. Their conversions off projectiles are better, but it just seems like Jtails seems to be the better closer here.
Yeah, always be closing.
That's right, but there is room for improvement here with Too Many Cooks. This is his final game depending on who wins here, but if he can win this one, man, he has some room for adaptation.
Yeah.
It's all about the long game. Even if your opponent gets momentum, the adaptation is real. That's why we have 3 stocks, man. That's
Yeah.
right.
And by the end, it's usually like a 40 to 50% lead for Jtails, and that comes from like throughout the 3 stocks, right? Like all these projectiles add up so much just towards the end.
Yeah.
Nice. Counter attack from Jtails.
Okay.
Okay, looking to start something up here really early. Nice, taking that top platform away from him. There's the drift back and then the drift forward up air.
Can you land? That is the game.
I don't know, man. The floor is kind of looking like lava right now.
Yeah. Like, even if you compare those 2 conversions, like, Jtails got so much more off of his, right? Like, he got a couple extra up airs, he got a couple bombs, whereas Too Many Cooks only got, like, 1 up air and a trade for that.
Okay. Rolls backwards. Yeah. He's playing more towards center stage now this time.
Yeah.
He's getting off the ledge. I think he's starting to understand that the traps are a little bit too tough for him to deal with.
Right.
To stay towards the middle of the stage, kind of give himself the Little Mac treatment.
And rolls from ledge are buffed in this game. Got about an extra 8 frames and whatnot. So it's a more valid mix-up than kind of just jumping like everybody did in the last game.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Another back throw, 143%, but the bomb kind of stops his momentum. Okay, up special, gives himself some room to work with, but ends up getting hit with his own bomb there. That could have been a huge conversion opportunity there from Jtails. Runs right up, gets the up smash. Let's get it.
When you only have, air dodge and attack, what are you going to do, man?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Dead even game here. He's taking the high ground here.
I have the high ground indeed.
Oh, right.
You got to mention it, man. Come on. Easy joke.
So many projectiles, dude. These guys are okay playing the war of attrition.
Right. That is this matchup.
It really is.
This is all about who's going to get frustrated first and who's going to find that slight opening to come in and capitalize when needed here.
Yeah.
Here, historically, at least in this set, it's definitely been Jtails, but Too Many Cooks, though, definitely cooking here.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Good spot dodge.
Just blow for blow here with these projectiles.
That's right.
Yeah, they really
tit
are.
for tat.
Okay, nair grab.
Some good low percent stuff there, too, man. Okay, the back hitbox on there. Getting kind of fancy.
Yeah.
I like the coverage for Too Many Cooks. He almost had the arrow there.
Ooh. And Jtails also has a good, like, rock, paper, scissors. Like, if he does nair, he beats it out with back air. And he's been doing that quite a bit.
One thing that I've kind of noticed that could be a little troublesome here in this matchup is the idea of autopiloting. You throw your projectile, and in a sense, in a different matchup where, like, your opponent is not equipped with as many projectiles, you go for bomb, then you go for, like, forward air, and you're like, okay, this is going to connect.
Right.
But in this case, though, some of their projectiles are kind of stuffing each other out, so you can't quite go in as, hastily as you did before.
Right.
And I like you mentioning the autopilot thing too. Oh, and not quite yet.
Okay.
But sometimes, you know, they will take, you know, the weakest projectile. They'll take that hit because they know they won't die. So why not?
Yeah, as long as you avoid the really strong KO move, everything else is not too consequential, right?
That is consequential, though. Bomb to fair.
Bomb to fair is good.
If it's just a task within itself, man, Jtails has been on fire. Okay. Gets the Zair on the ledge of the stage, and he does a phenomenal job of taking that top platform away. Beautiful stuff, though. 2manyCooks answering back here. Doesn't want that lead to extend too long.
Yeah, 24% is really not too bad.
No, absolutely not. But you got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah.
Jtails very good at holding on to a lead.
Arrow into grab. I like it.
All right. You know, good string from 2manyCooks so far. Got him in the air. Keep him grounded.
Nice. Bomb. Right to the nair that time. Goes for the rapid jab. Okay. He has a slight lead. Let's see what he can try to do with it.
Right.
Oh,
That's scary.
Not like that.
Oh, and he ate so much percent off of that mistake.
Oh, man. Those are just risks you just cannot take here at this point in time, man.
For sure.
Okay, Jtails really struggling here. 2manyCooks putting on the sauce.
Right.
Oh, takes his bomb away from him.
Oh, here we go. Chance for Jtails.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Yeah.
I don't want to call it too early here.
Jtails has been really good in these last stock situations, man. Okay, and he gets the
Nair taking that. Wow.
Nice, nice.
I thought Jtails got that for a second, you know, but, you know, 2manyCooks got one on the board.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. And these are so hard-earned, man. Like, it takes 4.5 minutes, almost 5 minutes to get to that last stock situation, and this time he was able to clean it out.
Definitely a shift in tone to what we've seen from the last game. That last game was, you know, with the Big D and Magister, you know, as a electrifying, you know, everybody was just kind of all over the place. But here, you know, we've kind of slowed it down, and I like it. You know, it's given us this opportunity to kind of see Young Link in a different light.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of, you know, giving him crap because, you know, he's good and, you know, he can combo off or whatever. I said, okay, but what is he to do when you meet another character that's kind of comprised of the same meta that you are?
Right. And this is what happens. This is what we see.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's Jtails has had the clutch out through this whole set, but maybe 2manyCooks has kind of found his footing. Hopefully, as you know, the set continues, it might, you know, who knows, maybe go to a last hit scenario. But it always says, who has the nerves of steel to keep playing, you know, this war of attrition as you were talking earlier?
Yeah, for sure, dude. War of attrition is absolutely right because it takes so much patience to play this kind of game, and at some point you're just going to want to go in, right? Like that feeling of wanting to go in is so hard to resist.
And who can resist Gameplay Gallon, man?
Yeah,
that's one of the best songs in the game.
That's true. At least we have some nice music to accompany us in this long set.
We could have better music if we could just get our licensing correct, though. We could actually get the real Snake Eater, you know? Or
He's been on this whole time.
He's been on it the whole weekend, you know? Just remixes are cool, but, I mean, nothing beats the originals.
You're right.
You know, speaking of not being the original, man, we got two characters here, and we can't really decipher who's the original, who's the clone here at this point.
Would you say Faker?
Right. Okay.
And you can actually combo up B into up here at certain percents. 2manyCooks kind of missing his mark there, but we'll probably see you later.
No platforms here on the left and right side.
Very true.
See how these players will adapt to that.
Where's the DK rap on this stage? Is DK rap a thing in here?
It kind of comes a little bit later.
All right, man.
It'll start later in the same song?
There's like some lyrics in the song, actually. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear, but it's there, though.
All right, man. I'm here for the good jams. If all else fails, I want some good music, all right? All right, man. Anyway, though, go ahead and jump right back into this match here. Jtails, you know, like we said, you know, just very strong start. But I think, you know, 2manyCooks kind of has blood in his eye at this point. He's like, okay, this is doable. It's hard, but it certainly is doable.
Yeah.
Oh, just his mark a little bit.
Okay, and then no punish there from Jtails that time either.
The ending lag on that missed grab is a lot smaller. It's a little bit difficult to punish. Gotta be honest.
There?
Oh, that was a great downer. That was an amazing downer.
And that was really smart. I think he understood that he had a bomb in his hand. He just didn't want to take the chance that it would detonate and then reset his recovery options. He said, let me just go ahead and get you out of here just to make sure.
And I think 2manyCooks might get those chances more often, both the characters maybe, because, you know, the angle they have to come back to the stage versus the other stages they played is a little bit, you know, puts them in a weird scenario. Oh my goodness,
That's really
Jtails.
smart. He knows that he can parry the last hit and punish him off of that because it was all on shield.
Yeah, I feel like he was deceased no matter what had he went for the right option there. That was going to be some huge damage, parry or perfect shield.
Right.
And I think that would be something for a lot of multi-hits that might be a little bit easier to parry in this game.
Yeah, because as long as you understand the character, you know exactly when that last hit's coming, right?
Right.
Too Many Cooks
Oh,
is
wait.
cooking.
No.
Oh, not like this.
Too ham. Too ham.
Oh, man.
Damn. Oh, my God. Well, you know what, though? At least the stocks are still even, you know, for the most part. Jtails still with the slight deficit. I think one solid conversion, man, he could definitely bring himself back into the money here. But Too Many Cooks has just been on fire here. Rapid jab, off stage.
Oh, nice. I like the pressure with the bomb and then getting the grab after.
Chance for Too Many Cooks. Can he keep the advantage?
Oh, and he grabbed his bomb.
Well,
Hit you with
that's
your Toon.
unfortunate.
Hit you with your Toon bomb. Show you how it feels.
Okay. Looking for some of his aerial conversions. I think that's like
Nice.
the biggest difference between Young Link and Toon Link is, you know, some of the aerial combos a little bit better on Toon Link's behalf, but we might never get the chance to see it here in this match because Too Many Cooks looking to force this into another game.
Too many projectiles. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, that's also true.
The conversions from Too Many Cooks looking solid right now.
Yeah, man.
Okay, looking for falling up air. A lot of percent here. Jtails has literally just came back, man, 97%. Not a good position to be in at all.
Chance for Too Many Cooks,
Oh
and there, the
my
frame
God.
trap, man. And that was awesome.
Too Many Cooks has turned it up in this game 4.
He's turning up, man.
He will not go into the night quiet.
No, that's
No.
absolutely.
Not at all, man. Not at all.
All right, Independence Day, right? Is
Yeah.
that what that was? Was that
I gotta drop it, man.
Was
Come
that
on.
Independence Day? Yeah.
I gotta drop it.
Hey, real talk though, that was probably one of the best cinematic speeches ever, though.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
That was yes.
We'll
That was
You,
a
you never
crispy.
see that. You never see that guy do anything again. I don't know where he went.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know where he went, dude. He earned it. Where's his Oscar?
Oh man, if he won't get an Oscar, at least he'll get a Watch Mojo top 10 somewhere, man.
That's
like
true.
top 10
That's
cinematic
true.
speech of all time.
That's true. I agree with that.
It's like right up there with Nick Fury and the Avengers. Like, you know, there was an idea. You know, like it's somewhere in there.
And man, speaking of which, maybe there'll be a top 10 ultimate on that there sometimes. You know, maybe there'll be a set
Hey.
from here. You know, we'll never
Hey.
know. We still got, you know, a lot more of this top 8 to go. We're only in the first half still.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
guys, it's been an electrifying, you know, bracket. Really.
For sure. For sure. We're going into Game 5.
Game 5.
What looked like very Jtails siding on the
Yes.
first 2 games. Too Many Cooks has really turned this around.
That's right, man. So if I'm going down, I at least got to go down a swing. And this is top 8, and I came too far to only come this far. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That Game 4 was, like, every other game was like a close 1-stock, but that Game 4 was like a 2-stock.
Do not play
Solid.
the roost.
Solid.
Okay, don't. I was about to say.
I'm so damn tired of Smashville music. It's not even
Don't, man. Me too. I'm with you, Rod. I'm with you.
I know you do Melee sometimes, bitch, so you don't really got to worry about
Nah,
Smashville,
we
but
don't-
I'm so damn tired of that.
We don't.
Tired of music.
You know what? It's fresh for me.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I've heard Smashville way too much. I've heard it more than maybe some of the Melee tracks.
Oh, wow. Well, there's only like 5 tracks in Melee, though, too, so, you know. I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh,
joking.
hey, whoa. Hey,
I'm joking.
hey, whoa, hey,
I'm
whoa.
joking, bitch.
Yeah, it's all shade and love here.
Yeah, man. We love all the Smash games. Absolutely, man.
Wow. You know what? I hope they play Smashville song. I hope you get to listen to that the rest of your life, Rod.
There is a hell, man.
Oh my God, Ness?
Ness?
And he's
Yeah.
going Game 5 in Ness.
Okay. This was the mix-up we needed.
It definitely is. You got to put yourself in a different mindset with this character too.
But it's also kind of scary to switch in such a pivotal position in the set, right?
Yes. I think he's taking into accountability the off-stage gameplay.
Yeah.
Toon Link, Young Link, you know, Big Link, Mink, all the Links, they all struggle to come back onto stage.
Every iteration of
And
Link.
so far, no damage taken on Jtails either.
Yo, he's popping off. The pressure is real from this Ness.
That's right.
Solid 80% right away.
If we don't see the forward air change off stage here versus Too Many Cooks, we'll at least get to see the PK Thunder shenanigans to kind of keep popping them in and out of place.
Right.
And if it doesn't give him, the PK Thunder will at least force him to reset his recovery, and he probably won't be able to snap ledge and go for a high recovery.
And heck,
the
it
next
eventually
time.
kills too in this game.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You got the parry and a
There it
neutral
is.
air.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh, he's got okay,
High off the
okay.
ledge.
Oh,
There it is.
That's close, dude. And this is going to be really difficult for Too Many Cooks to adapt on the fly like this, you know?
Yeah, different character. No,
Back
that's
throw.
gonna be the hard thing about this game is the
Yeah.
matchup. You know, all the matchups you gotta learn too.
Yeah,
Not enough projectiles in the world to save you from that back throw, that's for sure.
yeah.
Some things never change, Rob.
Yeah, that's, you're right, man. Sometimes the music stays the same, sometimes the back throws stay the same, man. No complaints.
Okay.
Okay,
Definitely got the grab.
that's right. Runs right up. I think he was looking to cross him up there that time. There's the PK fire. Gotta respect it.
Dude, this is
Finally-
actually such a good choice from Jtails. Oh, what do you get?
Oh my goodness, PK2!
Oh, no.
PK dose!
Oh, my God.
You
What?
know,
Oh,
I had
no.
to get one.
We're done. I'm done here.
Pack it up.
We're done.
I had to hug my boy T.O.
I'm sorry, Too Many Cooks.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Not like
Jtails.
this. Not like this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. This was the shift needed. Now, this, I know you talked about, could this be too pivotal of a time to switch it
No,
up?
it's a
It's
perfect time to switch,
it's
dude.
the other word that begins with the P, not pivotal, perfect. It's the perfect time. Here. Okay, man. All right,
man.
Are we calling it? Is this grim?
It's looking,
as it can be?
it's looking rough, dude, because he's already 92%.
Yeah.
Too Many Cooks have gotta make a miracle happen at this point.
He's already in back to a percent, too.
He's going to need a Hail Mary play at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You
I
do
like
it.
that.
Off stage deep.
Okay.
No pun
And he
snaps the
still
leg.
lives. Oh,
Off stage.
man. Oh, and he clips him with it.
He was trying to catch him backwards. That way he wouldn't be able to snap ledge right away. That was really smart.
Right.
He's going to hit him with a 3-stock. This might be the first 3-stock of top 8.
We'll see.
We shall see. Oh, we space outside of neutral air.
Down tilt. Wow.
That's really good spacing. Oh,
Foul.
boy.
Or throw that time. He won't be able to
No
snap.
way.
No,
Don't do it to him.
Oh, my God.
Okay, he's looking for the flash right
Jtails snapped, dude. Jtails snapped. Oh, my God. He's like game 5. Let me show you my real power.
Right, my real main.
Dash attack.
I was just warming up. It's just
Okay.
That was really smart. He used it to kind of stuff the PK fire out. He's taking a lot of damage off of PK fire.
Right. Oh,
there, a shield.
And that's the 3-stock that you wanted, dude. Oh, my God.
Dominant coming from Jtails, man.